Hello everyone, today I am at Hanover Messe 2023 and I am with Hervé. Hi Hervé.
Good morning, Sarah.
Hervé is our Commercial and Industrial Business Development Director for Europe. And we're going to spend a few minutes talking about the current energy situation in Europe with Hervé, and I will start with the first question. So Hervé, can you tell us a bit how the energy situation Europe is facing today with the rising of the energy costs, how this is affecting the commercial and industrial companies today, how it is affecting their productivity, how it is affecting their profits?
Sure. Thank you for the question, Sarah. First, let me say it's a pleasure to be joining you today for the 2023 edition of Hanover Messe and for the launch of Easy UPS three-phase modular. You are right that we are facing a crisis today. Actually, at Schneider Electric, we believe we are facing a conjuncture of crisis. We are facing a long-term crisis, that's a climate crisis we all know about, where we need to accelerate decarbonization to meet our objectives of 1.5 degrees emissions in the long term. But we're also facing a short-term crisis related to energy. Now, this crisis stemmed from the accelerated recovery from the COVID crisis, and it was accelerated by the unfortunate events that we are facing today in Ukraine. And that's been impacting all of us from an economical standpoint, from a social standpoint, with rising energy costs. Even today, despite a warmer than expected winter, energy costs are still 4 to 5 times higher than what we've experienced back in 2021. So that meant higher inflation, that meant higher debt for governments, and that meant, unfortunately, increased fuel poverty in Europe. And of course, that's been impacting businesses as well. So it's not surprising when we look at the 2023 edition of the Energy Management Data Book, where Schneider has been interviewing C-level executives from mid-sized and large-sized companies, to see these C-level executives say that their priorities for energy management in 2023 are, of course, about decarbonization, it's about energy efficiency, but it's also about securing the energy supply and energy costs. Actually, I just want to give one point. If you look at the Sustainability Institute, the Uptime Institute story, the average cost of a downtime for a company is about $100,000. So when you take that into account, it's no surprise that C-level executives are really focusing for 2023 on their energy costs and energy resiliency.
So thank you, Hervé. With that in mind, can you tell us how the new solution that Schneider Electric is showcasing today, which is the new Easy UPS three-phase modular, how this solution will help those companies to, at the short term, reducing the impact on the energy, and at the long term, meet their decarbonization goals?
Yeah. So, if we had to sum up what we just said, then C-level executives are basically asking us for sustainability and decarbonized electric energy supply in the long term and resiliency in the short term. So of course we think Easy UPS three-phase UPSs are an ideal range of solutions in the current context for our customers. Of course, the UPS, by definition, uninterruptible power supply, is an ideal solution for resiliency for electrical supply. And Easy UPS as a range has been designed to optimize the capex investments of customers, which in the current context we think is very important. Now with Easy UPS three-phase modular, we're adding a new flavor to the range and a new benefit with the modularity. We think first the modularity is adding to the resiliency. We can bring N+1 modularity redundancy in the same unit for the same footprint, which means higher resiliency. But the modularity also enables the customers to easily add, remove, and change modules like power modules in a very safe manner over the lifetime of the unit. So what that means is that we can ensure minimum downtime, even in the case of a failure of a module, and optimize resiliency. That's what we call Lifeswap. And I'm actually very happy to say that Easy UPS three-phase modular is the first UPS to be certified as Lifeswap according to IEC standard by TÜV Rheinland. So that means customers can do these changes of modules in a very, very safe manner for the operators. Now, modularity brings a second range of benefits for customers in commercial and industrial environments. Traditionally, when customers have been expecting an increased power needs for their installation in the futures because their operations are growing, because they are electrifying to decarbonize. This is the case, for example, for data centers. As they grow, they need more and more power. Traditionally, customers have had a tendency to oversize the UPS. Now, with modularity, what customers can do is optimize and right-size the UPS for their operations and then add, for example, power modules as they grow their operations. Now, there's a number of benefits with this. First, you're going to run the UPS closer to its nominal conditions. That means higher efficiency. You're closer to the nominal efficiency of the UPS. The second point, and a very important one, is that you only use the resources that you need at any moment in time by not adding these power modules early in the life of the UPS. Now, let's not forget 45% of CO2 emissions globally are embedded carbon. They are carbon that are inside the products or the materials that we use. So that enables our customers to optimize on that front as well. And finally, obviously, the modularity enables to optimize your capital investment by only investing the capital required at any specific moment in time. Now, one last piece I wanted to highlight about the unit is that it's at core of what we do at Schneider. This unit is Green Premium. And Green Premium is a label we've put in place at Schneider Electric to help our customers easily identify our products are designed with sustainability in mind. So obviously that means Easy UPS three-phase modular has been designed to work with recycled material, recyclable material. So overall, we think very, very strong value proposition for our customers to answer the resiliency needs they have in the short term and the decarbonization and sustainability needs in the long term.
Thank you very much, Hervé, for all your interesting information you gave us today. And thank you for being here with us at Hanover Messe 2023.
My pleasure.